guys, today is the day. It is FL2K weekend. It is Friday right now. I'm probably gonna split this video up into a two-part series, but today we are going out to Bradenton Motorsports Park for FL2K. Now this is hands down my most favorite event of the year to go to because there are just so many badass street cars there. We're talking like low 6-second GTRs, 2JZ vehicles. Now, if you aren't familiar with what FL2K is, it's pretty much just like TX2K, but TX2K is, well, they're basically race events where street cars from all over the country come, and Florida is pretty much known for its quarter-mile track, Bradenton Motorsports Park. So it's gonna take place there. I'm heading out there this morning. I'll be there today, Saturday, and Sunday. So obviously, people like Cletus, Boosted Boys, CCO Performance, Calvo Motorsports goes out there. We got Hefner's out there with their twin turbo Lamborghinis. The slowest cars in the pack are typically running low 9s, which is freaking crazy because that pretty much puts the baseline for vehicles out here right about 1,000 horsepower. Now the coolest thing about this event is every single year it's gotten bigger and bigger, and this year the payouts for all the classes between the classes is $120,000. It's freaking insane. Like, we've got the world's fastest stick shift cars out here, which is honestly my favorite class. Dean Maslow with Devil Z is usually out there every single year. I'm fairly certain he'll be out there this year. I'm planning on saying hi to him. I am not going to be racing. My car is definitely not set up for a drag strip. Roll racing probably would have been good for it, honestly. Maybe next year I might try to sign up for roll racing. We'll see what happens though. If the cards are in our favor, then we'll definitely sign up for it. So with that, we got the BRZ loaded up. I got my cooler in there. I'm just gonna grab a few more things and get on the road here, and we'll meet y'all out there.
All right guys, we made it in. Finally, the line took forever, but first person I run into is more faster. This is my buddy Ian. I call him Ogre Child. He runs his own kind of YouTube channel.
I don't think I've ever signed a Windex bottle.
Oh, first time for everything.
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
It's pretty good too. Like,
yeah.
But he's building, it's gonna be an LS Fox body, you know, like 90% of the other cars out here. But that's not Fox body?
no, not good.
Okay, it's not Fox body. My bad. So the funny thing here is that they actually used to have a car show, and as you can see, they kind of got rid of the car show because the quality and level of race cars that are actually showing up are kind of like their own form of car show. Like, these cars are just so well built and so beautifully done for the most part that they did away with the car show altogether. I mean, you can have cars taking up an entire section, or you can have racers taking up an entire section, which is what people actually want to see. So I'm fairly certain that this is all of the, it's like an all-wheel drive shootout. Yeah, we got all-wheel drive Honda.
DCT cars that came up on tower side by
all-wheel drive Honda mixed in with the fucking Lamborghinis,
and we know you guys are getting baked a little bit more than necessary because you're not
crazy.
So thanks for helping it out.
Yeah. I love the variety that they like set up for the different classes. World's slowest Acura Integra. Running quarter mile today. What's his current record? Like a 8.0 or 750? He's been sevens?
740.
All-wheel drive now. Half-mile car too, so.
Yeah, but I saw the Cletus video yesterday. Like 190 something.
He's on a billet block? No, that's a put. Is it?
I just know that they're known for coyotes.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
It's a cool engine.
Yeah. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to invade on their parade. This thing is beautiful. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Paid for with cash. Some of them are paid with credit.
I want one. Dude, look how clean it is.
Yeah.
It looks like totally stock, except for the side exit exhaust. All right, so we got stick shift shootout coming up, as well as Extreme 28s. Beautiful 3S CTE. That cylinder is pretty badass. It's like 900 horsepower. We got Vic from Induction. We got a whole bunch of big names over here. We got Grubworm, Tick Performance. All these guys have previously pretty much broken the records for T56 H-Pattern World Records stuff, a lot of them. All right, so we got Leroy, McFarland Racing, the usual LS stuff.
I literally put the engine in, and here we are.
What, like 2 hours ago?
A month and a half ago, and it's been in the shop.
Oh, really?
I just shoved it in to get it to the other shop to do the body. Literally set the clutch because I knew I'd pick it up and bring it straight here.
Have you guys fabricated any brackets onto the frame yet? Or... Oh, okay. Oh, damn, it's just gonna hook right on then. That's pretty badass.
That's about all I can say about that.
That's fine. I get it.
It's not completely done, but
I was gonna say, you guys are still working on the hinges and door panels and all that stuff.
I'm only gonna have one door.
Oh, really? Okay, I guess that's all you need.
Yeah, no need. Yeah.
What, no more race week?
With this car, no. This car is.
Oh, okay.
This car. I need that again.
No.
It needs a lot for that. No alternator, no radiator.
I'm sure this one probably requires the most work, too.
Yeah, right. It's actually the easiest car.
Really? Just to work on?
Yeah, there's like no wiring, there's no plumbing, no radiator,
That makes
there's no
sense.
extra stuff. It's very bare bones.
Nice, man.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, like methanol, like you don't need an intercooler, you don't need air to water. So that's 10 gallons of water. And you don't need a radiator, you don't need that water.
I didn't know this was on
You don't need an
methanol.
alternator, you don't need all that extra battery cable.
Okay. Wait, so how long has it been on methanol?
Yeah, long time.
Really? Oh, okay. I'm just out of the loop then.
With all the clutch adjustments, you wouldn't want to drive this clutch on the road.
Really?
On a trailer, it wouldn't be good for it. It's meant to slip.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Well, good luck. Where are you guys expecting to run today? You keeping it safe, or are you gonna try to push it?
Well, it's got a solid deck in it now, aluminum rods compared to before, so we can turn it up
okay.
more.
Hell yeah.
We're probably gonna go out and do our good old 650 tune-up, right there.
I mean, you got a tough class today. This is where all the big competitors are, so it's gonna
It'd
be
be
tight.
cool to get a 680 or something before World Cup here.
Oh, hell yeah. So,
We got our profiler too, which saves us a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
If this thing starts to spin, traction control should catch it.
Right. Hell yeah. Zach, right?
Yep.
I'm Billy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. I'll see you around. I'll let you go. IDS. Orange Man Bad. Grannis Racing on like his third or fourth turbo setup in the last 2 years. What do you think? So he's like on his third or fourth turbo setup in the last 2 years? Like a compound setup? This is Kevin, by the way, guys. Kevin, say hi to YouTube. So we got a big race coming up between Vic from Induction and Matt from the shop Houston. It's a 2JZ versus VR38 blowout. These guys have a grudge race coming up. They've been fighting back and forth for about the last 2 or 3 weeks now.
You put two of the same caliber in the same chassis, the VR38 is going to go 3/10 faster.
That is bullshit. What? What is that? How is that even? What are
It's
you
just
saying?
a better motor.
Take your motor out of your car. Let's go to an engine dyno. We have the same turbo, and you'll blow that piece of up trying to keep up with it. Guaranteed. We'll make more power than you.
Nope.
Show me. Don't talk about it. Show me.
That when you look at Matt Brosnan's car, this thing has gone through quite a transformation. So which side do you... It's still a race. We still got money on it. Climatic that might be a run.
They're probably gonna run that again. That was not very good.
Going down that side, he goes over and he whacks the cones at the top end and tries to get off the wall. And will do so. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a great driving job down there after he got over. Track Solutions, Haltech sponsored Precision Turbo, Turbo Smart, MOSFAB, Induction Performance Hot Rod. John Rogers. Not going to happen. 764 for John.
All right, you guys, we're wrapping it up here. I'm gonna get going home. They pretty much made it through 2 rounds of qualifying tonight. There's supposed to be 3. Looks like they're gonna have to finish it up tomorrow morning. Fortunately, there was no rain today. It started getting cloudy in the afternoon, but it turned out not to be the case. So we're gonna head home, and I'll be back here probably first thing in the morning. And they're gonna really get down and dirty with some racing tomorrow, so it'll be good. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right, guys, day 2, FL2K. Well, technically it's day 3, I guess, but it's Saturday. They got final round of qualifying, which I think they just finished. It's about 10 a.m. and they're already done with qualifying. They had to finish up from yesterday. They're starting the eliminations today. Got the white unit. So what they're doing this morning is they're really trying to knock out the race in first thing, because usually if it's gonna rain, it's gonna be in the afternoon and they're gonna be kind of SOL. Look at this thing.
Look at the model. Look at how they built the park. Everything's set up. That's crazy, bro.
It's nuts. Bad luck right there. We got Trilogy Performance and Troy with his KA24 240SX. It's like 1,000 horsepower 240 with a KA still. No SR, no JZ. Dude kills it out here every single year. Nobody thought those motors would do anything 10 years ago, but he's killing it out here with that stuff. Stock Z32 5-speed trans too. Ah, gotta love the CRXs. Hell yeah. Nitrous. Holy crap. A straight ethanol on that thing. Love the smell of this race gas. All right, let's check out some of these CCO performance cars. They're all probably twin turbo V6 GTRs, and then we got the, obviously the twin turbo Lambos. It's like a twin water cooled, air to water intercooled system.
Going under your index if there is an index. 3, hitting the wall or crossing a boundary. So in first or
If anyone complains about 300ZX stuff, just remember that cars like this do exist. I assure you they're not easy to work on. It's probably a 2,000 horsepower car. Let's see what it is. This guy was just telling me this here is the second fastest Audi TT, I think, in the world. It's pretty insane, like 1,300 horsepower through a 5-cylinder 2.5 liter. These cars are nuts. I don't know anything about those. I've found out just talking to the guy. Said they're on Cyvex computers, 1160R turbos, forged rotating assembly. Pretty crazy build, but honestly, I just realized I don't know anything about Audi, Volkswagen stuff. Yeah, this thing's sweet.
little bitty guy. Kicking some ass this weekend. Kicking some serious ass. Brand new chassis. It's only got like less than 20 passes on the thing, I think, right now. Yeah, we're counting like
Friggin' love me a good CRX. These things are so sweet. We are way at the back. There's the end of the quarter mile right there, and there are still cars in the pits all the way out here. I don't even know if you guys can really see it back there, but this is nuts. These are all racers. It's not like show cars, it's not spectators. Like, these guys are all racers that are actively racing. There's so many cars here today. This thing looks wild. VR6 powered. Dang, Coronado. I didn't realize that until now. For sale. 9-second truck, E85. Things are getting hot. Some good looking Mustangs out here. Box body, Mustangs of all years. Dang, look at the snail in the front. Big tire. Hell yeah. Charger, random. Honda. The freaking weight chilling in the front, all the bags, that is insane. You see all this, all the ballast in the front of these Hondas. I'm sure there's a limit to how much they can put up there. They do that to keep traction on the front nose of the car.
Just left hoping and wishing and did not get there. He went quicker than he didn't qualify, but just gave up way too much at both ends of the racetrack.
Guys, it is late. It's going to be a long night because they have actually canceled Sunday eliminations. Everything's gonna happen tonight. It is like 8:30 now, as you can see, sunset. So we got a long night ahead of us, and I'm already beat. But you know what? I think I'm gonna stick it through and see what happens here in the end. So still a lot of people here. while since I've had an update for you. It is now 10:30 at night. We are into the semifinals. I found out that the first round of eliminations took 9 hours to finish. It's gonna be a long, long night. Good news is both Dean and Nick have both made it to the semifinals. I believe Dean's fastest is about what's he at? I think 8.6, 8.7. And Nick's about an 8.8. He actually broke his own personal record tonight. It's like by 1/10 of a second. So, but they're both out here killing it, doing great work. So let's go see who's left in the pits. I'm assuming this is the 950 index.
950, that should bring us to a quarterfinal. 950 index. You should be down to 8 cars or less.
Oh yeah. Basically, the car in the other lane was splashing fuel all over the pre-stage area. So Dean pretty much got a freaking free pass, I guess you could say. But he freaking ran it down. I think that was probably his fastest pass of the night, and he didn't even need to go. This car is so well dialed in. It impresses me every single year. Car runs great. I think it was 815 at 160 or something, which is exactly what he said it's been running. So it's running freaking like a top. I was gonna say, you just had to let them know they weren't gonna win anyway, right? Yeah.
I thought I got a free pass to run it out.
Dude, I mean, you were right on the money. 8-1, 8-15. Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, guys, that is it. FL2K is a wrap. It's getting rained out. I am getting rained on right now, actually. Come to find out, Dean actually got to the finals, so they're splitting the pot. Nick, he wheelied and ended up falling down pretty hard, and he said he had a lean condition, but he believes the motor's okay, so he'll probably be up and ready to go for the next race event. So overall, good night. They're splitting the pot. An insane amount of cars, such they had to quit early, but I gotta go home. It's 1 a.m. right now. I am tired. I've been here since 9 a.m. I'm done. Let's go home. Okay, guys, I didn't make it back last night until like 3 a.m. in the morning, but it was an absolutely incredible time. Vic and the team at Bradenton Motorsports Park absolutely killed it this year for FL2K24. Basically, there was supposed to be a 3 days of quarter-mile racing, and they had to cut it down to 2 because of the weather. That's right, today's Sunday, and it was supposed to rain all day today, so Saturday morning, they made the decision to do everything in that day. So they finished 2 rounds of qualifying and eliminations for like easily, I think there had to have been 300 or more cars out there. There were a lot of cars, and they actually ended up cramming 2 days of events into one. So there was even more people there yesterday than I think probably any other time that I've seen it. That event was absolutely crazy. And shout out to my boys, Dean Maslow and Nick Maluso. You guys absolutely killed it this year. They ended up having to split the pot 2 ways between first and second class, I believe between every single class of racers. So it kind of sucked for a lot of guys, and a couple of them like didn't really mind. At the end of it all, you know, everyone walked away with something if you got first or second place. So that was really cool. You know, with racing, anything can happen, and the fact that they went home with something was, if you ask me, that's freaking awesome. I was talking to the guys, and hopefully next year, we thought it'd be really cool if, you know, Dean takes on the streetcar shootout,
And then I was able to enter my car into the stitch shift class, which would be really freaking cool. Because this year, I think the breakout for the slower stitch shift class was about a 940 or 930, which I'm hoping theoretically my car at the power it's making should be right around a 950-ish if I can get a good launch down. Obviously that's gonna take some practice because I am way out of the groove. And honestly, I've never launched anything with this much power before at a drag strip. So there's also that. A little bit of a learning curve to do, but I think we can do it. That's gonna do it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for next video. I'll see you next time.